Hi, I'm Heidi Wickstrom, and I'm an attorney with Salvi, Schostok Pritchard.
Hi, my name is Michael Schostok, and I'm also an attorney with Salvi, Schostok Pritchard.
What is medical malpractice? Medical malpractice is a violation by a medical or health professional of the standard of care. The standard of care is what a medical professional must abide by when providing care to people in the public. So when you go to visit a doctor has a certain level of care that they must provide, and it is what they must provide in a reasonable sense for that type of practitioner.
How do you know if you've been a victim of medical malpractice? Well, if you've recently visited a doctor's office or a hospital or had a procedure done and something didn't go as planned or something didn't go right, you may be confused and you may be questioning of whether or not medical malpractice may have been done. It's difficult for you to understand and to wrap your head around it, so it's important for you to hire a medical malpractice attorney to really investigate the case and investigate the facts and determine whether or not medical malpractice has been committed. The standard of care is a very complex and convoluted standard, and it's important to contact a medical malpractice attorney so they can be able to really determine whether or not malpractice has occurred.
In order to determine if the standard of care was violated, we must consult with experts. A medical malpractice case is very different than any other case in the state of Illinois. In a medical malpractice case, an expert who practices in the same or similar area of medicine must review medical records and what is related to the alleged malpractice to determine if there was a violation of the standard of care. If you consult with a medical malpractice attorney, experts will be hired to determine that your case has merit and to see what the next steps are to move forward. In a medical malpractice lawsuit, there are certain elements that are necessary to prove in order for the lawsuit to be successful. First, there must have been what is called the violation of the standard of care. So, we must be able to prove that a medical professional did not act as a reasonable practitioner should act in that area of medicine. And because of that violation of the standard of care, an injury or death occurred.
The kinds of compensation that you can recover in a medical malpractice lawsuit vary. They're broken up into two defining categories: economic and non-economic damages. Economic damages are an example of past and future medical expenses, past and future care, and past and future lost earnings. Now, some examples of non-economic damages include past and future pain and suffering, past and future loss of normal life, and disability and emotional distress.
If you suffered the loss of a loved one and you believe that it's due to medical malpractice, then there would potentially be a wrongful death action. What does that mean? A wrongful death action means that somebody passed away due to the negligence of another person, and in this case it would be allegedly due to the negligence of a hospital or a medical provider or any other sort of medical clinic. You must be able to prove that the negligence caused the injuries that either led to the death or the negligence caused the death of a person.
Now, a lot of prospective clients and clients want to know how much money it is going to cost them to hire a medical malpractice attorney. Well, the answer is simple. It doesn't cost a client a dime to hire a medical malpractice attorney. Medical malpractice attorneys work on what's called a contingency fee basis. That is, the medical malpractice attorney will take 33 1/3% of whatever is awarded via settlement or jury verdict. Before that, you will not owe one dime.
If you're wondering if you or a loved one have been a victim of medical malpractice, reach out to an attorney here at our firm, and for a free consultation, we can talk to you and find out the details of the case to see if we believe that the case is something that could move on to an expert review. If it is, we can help you find the appropriate experts to review the file, to review your medical records, and then to decide and make the next step if the case has merit and if it can be filed, and we can hold the people accountable who may have been liable for any medical mistakes.
If you think or have any inclination that you have been a victim of medical malpractice, it's important to contact an attorney right away. This can mean the difference of having to pay off all the medical bills that you have had racked up. This could mean the difference of living the rest of your life free of worrying where you're going to pay for whatever medical treatment that you may need. This could be the difference in getting closure for you or your family member who may have been harmed by the negligence of a medical professional. If you believe that you or a family member has been a victim of medical malpractice, contact our firm now for a free consultation.